Waqt Glam din il-ġimgħa, ċelebrazzjoni ta' artisti nisa, l-arti u t-teknoloġija f'mużew f'Dubai u Meryl Streep onorata waqt il-Festival ta' Cannes. F'Londra qed issir wirja li qed tiċċelebra aktar minn 100 artista mara li x-xogħol tagħhom fil-biċċa kbira kien intesa'. Now You See Us Women Artists in Britain qed tittella f'Tate Britain. Tkopri 400 sena mir-Re Enriku VIII u taqlib reliġjuż ta' żmienu sal-bidu tas-seklu 20 fi żmien ir-Re George V.
I think there's something of the times we live in that has suddenly shone a focus on women artists and realised how neglected they have been. And this exhibition is trying to put that right. I think people will be incredibly surprised that from the 16th century through to the early 20th century, women have always been part of the art world in Britain. This exhibition doesn't focus on women as amateurs, which I think is the preconception of historic women artists. They are not genteel women who painted as an accomplishment. Every single woman in the show was well known in their day and they pursued art as a profession and a livelihood. That is our real message. That despite the fact that they occupied the same art world as men, they experienced it differently because they were women.
Minkejja t-talent tagħhom dawn l-artisti nisa intesew sempliċement għax kienu nisa. Miġbura f'ordni kronoloġiku waqt il-wirja, uħud mill-aktar xogħlijiet bikrija għal-wiri inkludu l-artista tas-seklu 17 Artemisia Gentileschi, il ħolqot xogħlijiet fi żmien ir-Re Karlu l-ewwel kif ukoll ritratti ta' nisa mżbugħajn blużu taż-żejt minn Joan Carlyle.
It's arranged chronologically and it's paced per century, looking at the sort of really sort of focal points that affect women at the time. And I think drawing the exhibition together, there are certain threads. One of them is the beginning of women to have a voice and to argue for equality. The other is to gain access to training, which women were locked out of. Many people complain about women not being good, not as good as men, but they had no training. I mean, how would men fare if they had no training? And the other theme is their fight to gain access to professional organisations, such as the Royal Academy, which gave you that cachet. Without being a member of the Royal Academy, you had no exhibiting rights. You had to submit your work to a selecting committee.
Barber tistqar li fil-wirja hemm ftit temi wkoll, pereżempju dawk li jiċċelebraw artisti li mbuttaw għad-drittijiet tan-nisa.
The woman in this picture is Barbara Lee Smith Beaudeschamps. She was an artist. She saw herself as a professional artist, but above all, she was an activist for women's rights. She wrote a pamphlet called Women in Work. She pushed for the right of women to have a university education and to be able to pursue professional careers.
Il-wirja fiha wkoll xogħlijiet ta' Angelica Kaufman illi ġġieldet biex in-nisa jiksbu aċċess għar-Royal Academy. Fl-ispazju riservat għas-seklu 20, kanvas kbir juri xogħol tal-ewwel artista tal-gwerra uffiċjali tal-Gran Brittanja, l-ewwel artista mara, Anna Airy.
I think the idea that a woman would be going around munitions factories, really harsh conditions. There are very vivid descriptions of her standing in these factories, you know, but where it's so hot and kind of her shoes burning. I think, and they're painted on such a scale. I think the concept, we all know who the male war artists were, but we never hear about Anna Airy.
L-iskop tal-wirja jibqa' wieħed.
I am hoping that it's a statement of intent, that for so long women have been marginalised, not recognised, kept out of museum collections, and we're hoping that this time it's different. And so people will come, discover, and hopefully these women will always be part of art history, and we're determined to make more acquisitions for the Tate's collection.
Now You See Us tibqa' miftuħa sa nofs Ottubru. Fil-qalba ta' wieħed mill-aktar ċentri kummerċjali importanti ta' Dubai hemm mużew immersiv fil-li jżewweġ l-arti u t-teknoloġija. Il-Mużew tal-Arti, Artem Museum, jiftaħar b'14 esperjenza differenti u jittama li jieħu lill-viżitaturi f'esperjenza interattiva li tmiss sensi differenti.
The Artem Museum has 14 different experiences, beautiful experience. We start from at the entrance, you will see the great wave, like big wave, beautiful wave. Each room, each exhibition has its own scent, so you will feel like you see, you will feel the sounds as well, and then you will smell. Then you go from the wave to the flowers area, where we have beautiful, beautiful area of flowers. And then inside as well, we have a piano. So people, they can enjoy the piano and then play piano if they can. So, well, we wanted, like I mentioned, we wanted to show the art of what we can do, how we can blend the technology. But as well, the message is about the eternal nature. What's the importance of nature in our life? We decided to be in Dubai because Dubai, as you know, like is a vibrant city, is a full of life city. We decided to be in the heart of Dubai, which is the Dubai Mall. So for there to just show the people and especially the tourists how many beautiful exhibitions that we have. We have around 14 exhibitions, different exhibitions inside.
Il-mużew jistieden lil viżitaturi jipparteċipaw fil-ħolqien ta' arti ġdida.
The fact that I impressed about this art exhibition was, I think, like it's one of the first in Middle East, which I've never seen before. Coming from London, I saw many of this in like London and Europe, but this was the first time that I saw in London, in Dubai. So it was very like impressive, especially the room with the waves. I think the name of the room was Beach, which was like really like beautiful.
The things new in here, and it felt me really good that I'm just like in another world. And I really like the mirror things and the garden area. It was really awesome, and every 5 minutes, I think, I just saw new things, and I was just like, wow. I mean, everything was very good.